And then finally, probably the most notable note from WWE Saturday Night's main event last Saturday was Jacob Fatu, who had arguably the biggest breakout moment yet of his WWE career, as he was disqualified for no fucking reason in his match against Braun Strowman after multiple hip attacks and pushing the ref out of the way. Post-match, Fatu destroyed Braun with 3 double jump moonsaults, making Braun bleed, leaving him in a heap of destruction, and the fans cheering on Jacob Fatu throughout. What a moment for him. Really, just like,
we
honestly,
like the anti-heroes. Like, I'm just saying, we love a good heel. We don't always want the good guys to win. We like the good heel because they're cool.
So I gave you my Royal Rumble booking last week. I told you what's going to happen at tonight's Royal Rumble, and I think I'm still, when we do our final predictions, I'm still sticking with my prediction, even though I know there's no shot that's going to happen because I predicted. I will say I've added to that booking because I think that we're all we think that there's a good chance we're going to get Cody Rhodes versus John Cena at WrestleMania, right? Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. And a lot of people would say, oh, that's predictable. Cody Rhodes gets to win. What if it's not? And what if John Cena defeats Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship? And then the next night, Raw after WrestleMania, John Cena, 17-time WWE champion, the greatest world champion in WWE history, loses in 3 minutes to Jacob Fatu to crown him the new WWE champion. That's my booking I'm going with. I'm going with Cena winning just so Jacob Fatu can wash him even faster than Brock did back at SummerSlam 2014. I want him to wash him like James Ellsworth. Like he was facing James Ellsworth, was against Braun Strowman. He needs to wash through him, make Jacob Fatu the man, the top heel in WWE. And the reason why you do it where you have Jacob Fatu beat John Cena and not Jacob Fatu beat Cody Rhodes is because Cody's going to be here. Don't do that. Don't have Jacob Fatu wash Cody Rhodes, because how does Cody Rhodes? I know you could do the story of, oh, Cody got washed and now he has to rebuild himself. I'm sorry, we did that way better like 5 years ago with Brody King back in AEW. So let's not do that here. Let's have John Cena be the guy, because he already has the whole story that he's washed, that he hasn't won in 4 years. And of course, the road to WrestleMania is going to be about his chase to 17. And I think that chase to 17 is going to be one of the big draws of WrestleMania 41. And I think that the fans there will be probably a slight percentage, 55% to 45% per se, that want to see John Cena beat Cody Rhodes to get that number 17. But in having him get that achievement, that's just one thing. That's just a moment. What really would make it mean something is if you use that, make him the greatest champion of all time to make the next guy. And that's why Jacob Fatu makes a world of sense to me.
That's really, what's the word I'm looking for? Bold.
I'm all about the boldness. You know me. That's my
booking. I know.
I'm bold.
And 9 out of 10 chances, sometimes you're most of the time all right. So I wouldn't be surprised, and I'd be like, oh my God. Like, I think it happened last year with what was something I was like, fuck, Sid got it the whole thing right. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, he got it all right. So listen. You might get it. Who knows?
Hey. But what did you think about Jacob Fatu at Saturday night's main event? And do you think he's ready to be WWE's next guy?
I thought he was really good. I think that they gave him the DQ because they don't want him to lose yet.
But he lost. He got disqualified. He lost. Like, if the whole point of this is for him to not lose, then don't have him lose. They shot themselves in the foot. Like, it was like it could have been 100%. Could have got 100 on this test as far as making Jacob Fatu look like the next guy. but they got like a 90 because they just made the
like,
stupid decision to have him lose.
Right. What was the point of having Strowman win? Strowman is Strowman. Like Strowman is always going to be the like.
And it's 2025. It's not 2017. Let's
I
stop
know.
Braun Strowman.
Like I'm over it. Actually,
it did not make any sense. Like that shit. Legitimately, I ranted on the Fightful post show about this shit. I was like, this shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, because I was like, Jacob Fatu was like one of your hottest, newest people there, and you go and you make him get a DQ, and then he goes and beats the shit out of him after the whole match. Like, what is that supposed to prove? That now we're gonna get another part of them being together again? Nobody want to see that shit again. It's over. I'm over it.
Oh, we got nefarious Nate Milton in the chat who says, "Morning, family. They hit Fatu with that DEI DQ."
You know what, Nate?
That popped me. I'm sorry. That popped me.
Because now everything is a fucking DEI stuff. So now everyone is gonna just run with that shit. You know that, right? Because that's the fucking world we're living in right now. And the company that they work for is like huge friends of his. So it's like it makes fucking sense.
Yeah. We can only push you this far. You are a DEI. We got Chilling with Jace, who says, I got Charlotte Flair at plus 445 when the books first opened. LOL. Now she's a negative 325, which means she's a heavy favorite for tonight's Women's Royal Rumble.
Interesting.
We also got Andy. I guess he's talking about Saturday night's main event. He said it was a 7.9 show. I firmly disagree. I gave it a 6.5.
It was a regular house show, just on TV.
House shows have more matches. It was WWE Battle of the Belts.
Okay.
WWE Rampage. WWE Thunder.
I like Thunder better.
WWE Explosion.
No. Wasn't an explosion. No. Holy,
it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but it was like WWE Battle of the Belts. WWE, a special edition of Rampage.
It's a Rampage, yeah. Give it a special Rampage show.
Yeah, special Rampage. That's the level that we got for Saturday night's main event last week. So I gave it 6.5. It was there. If you missed it, you didn't miss much. Just watch the Fatu post match. That's it.
Yeah, I watched the recaps. Mm-hmm. My son told me what happened.
Like the only match worth watching is probably the main event. That's about it. But let us know in the chat what you thought about Saturday night's main event. We also got Power Driver Finisher who says Bronson versus Fatu when?
When Bronson gets better, friend. Hello.
Yeah. I think that Jacob Fatu would be the babyface in that matchup.
Yes, for sure. Because he's over right now. Like, hello.
Yeah. He's over like Rover, and like he's just so good. And the key that to him, and I literally put like this as a response to our good friend Stephanie Hypes, who put out a tweet this morning about Jacob Fatu, and she was like, basically praising him because he's like really come into his home like completely over the last month or so since the Raw after Netflix, since Solo Sikoa took that loss. But she just was like waxing lyrically, as our good friend Alex McCarthy would say about Jacob Fatu. She said, Jacob Fatu has the monster of a Braun, the athleticism of a Keith Lee, the mic skills like a CM Punk, the charisma like a Roman Reigns, and he's so unpredictable, your eyes stay glued to what he's doing. A star. The only issue that I had with this statement, I agreed with most of it, except for the mic skills like CM Punk. I was like,
he does not have mic skills.
I was like, that's not even close. But the best comparison that I came up with to fix her post, and I commented this, I was like, he has mic skills like Eddie Kingston, where he has that realism, that believability. Like, I really think he can get arrested Like, I really think he's been in jail. I really think that he is a savage, that you don't know what he's about to do, that he's unhinged. That believability, that realism, that just connecting with the person who's watching. Jacob Fatu has what Eddie Kingston has more than any other person that I could compare his mic skills to. Yada that mean? Yada that mean?
He did. I like the comparison of the oh my god, who keep opening the damn door? Oh. I'm trying to mute and they keep going off. Anywho, no, I like the comparison because I was like CM Punk. I was like, nah, like he's way like CM Punk has his good and his bad days. Like some days he's good and some days he's bad. Like no, he's like that's a better one. Eddie Kingston. I like it. I like that comparison.
Oh yeah, and I know I'm Senior Nerd. I know he's been in jail, but like even if it was just a part of his character, I would believe it.
Why you gotta be bringing up old stuff?
Like yada that mean? Yada that mean? Yeah, I was like, who says that? Who says that?